Do go back to being the.
Yep. Oop.
I gotta find a nice alleyway to peer out of.
I'm heading back up to the Undercity. Boom, 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 boom. It'll be a cut, as you guys probably have noticed. I did a little bit of SCP work. It was only about maybe 40-ish minutes. I don't know how long it was. Maybe 50. We'll see. What's he doing up here? Why are there two mugs? Ugh. That failed.
Stop it. Give me my sword. Come on. Where's the sword?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Enhancement 4. Resistance. Skills 1. Combat. Skills 5. Arcana. Equipment. High. Armor. Flaw. Pierce. Flaw. Acid. Edge. Sprint. Right. Magic. Leap. Damn, look, it finally got in.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my good god. Wait, hold on. It took you that long to load into this map? Why?
No, I did SCP work.
Oh, okay.
No. If it took me that long, I would have been done. Hey, look, another sword.
Oh my god. I think I clicked it a few too many times.
So, feasibly, we separated at the pretty much at the transit up
Yep.
here, didn't we? Okay.
He stayed behind to do a little bit more research on something. That's what it was. Or setting up contingency plans for things.
Yeah, perfect. Meanwhile, Zale has been running all over the place.
Losing their mind? Got it.
Oh yeah, no, not just that. She is in the process of making 3 medical stims for Grin. And already made him an opioid one, so he has you know, stimulants to not fucking get shot up for whatever he's planning. Yeah.
All right.
Now I come back. I was changing some videos. Now I go find Sienna.
All right.
My items.
This is Maroon. I am back on Council Radio.
Hey, Mern.
Hello.
Going to the wasteland. Toodaloo.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm walking here, and you're walking there. We're walking past each other. This is so sad.
Hmm.
We're still.
I-
We're
I'm-
Cottontail.
I'm not sure.
Where?
Yes. I also have the supplies.
He's
If you can make the thing,
Oh,
the
yes, I
order,
can.
if that's possible.
Mhm.
All right, sure. But should we do that?
Yeah, we can go to
Right
my place. Yes. Oh, there he is. Oh, you were asleep earlier. Just it's good to see that you're good up and.
Yeah.
Should we?
Yes.
I
Wait
don't
till the
remember what
grove.
happened, but
Uh,
I remember I just got told I got drugged.
Yes, basically. Come on, Grin. With all the time that you've been down here, do you not still know your way around?
I always get mixed up when it's like this corridor because for some reason there's not like a direct tunnel to the grove or like the
So,
what do you call it? Knowledge district.
well, they both lead to the Knowledge District. One just puts you closer to the Grove, while the other one puts you closer to the Sanctum. The one that's on the, if you're coming in from that, the Water District, the one on the left side would lead you to the Sanctum, while the one on the right would lead you to the Grove.
I don't think they
I
very
am the
much fun.
master. I am the master. Bend before my will or something.
Pardon me.
I have the high ground.
Oh. Did I have my door open? I don't remember. I think I might have. Who knows? Alright. So it was a shadow one you wanted?
Yeah. That'll be
Alright.
fine. Thank you.
Okay. Let me see the materials so I can forge them into what they need to be.
Yep.
Just gonna grab
Yep.
up
Yep.
the materials. Just to make sure you have the correct material, right?
3 titanium and 1 monoroot.
Yes. Oh, well, technically it's 2 titanium. I have a mana dust. I can make the mana dust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just start.
Maroon, are you in here? I just got a quick question to ask.
I'm in here.
Look like face to face to me. Yeah. Do you know where Bendy is?
No, I just got up here.
I see.
So, So, Grin, what you would actually see is him channel his earth magic and bend the titanium into the structure that you would see a Shadow Wand be.
I did that like 3 minutes ago. I didn't pay that.
And now for the crystal. Basically, that's where the crystal would be, here and here. Put the dust on it. And then the roots as the mechanism. There you go.
Oh my god. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you. I'm sorry. I do. Oh, pardon me. Just got many things.
We might have an issue.
What is that issue?
The static goes back, and if I'm correct, if I'm thinking properly, doesn't that not mean that they're hunting someone to possess?
Here and there, it really depends. But who are they after, or who are they following?
I don't know. I saw it going into the air district.
Air districts? Because I do know that there was one earlier. It was from outside not the sanctum, but what was it? The mayor's office, the councilman's office. All right.
Great. At least I might be thinking wrong, but that's the first time we saw the static goo. It was hunting somebody, right? Thank you. I will. Yes.
All right. Let's go and look at the static. I don't even know if any of the other councilmen are on radio. A moment.
Which radio is that one, by chance?
Checking, make sure that anyone else is on this radio. It is 42, radio 42.
Yeah, we're on the radio. Come to the mushroom house. You are needed.
All right, I'll be there in a second. I was just given a report that some static was found.
Stop the chatter, please. Just get to the mushroom house now.
All right. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to make more calming? More calming.
My deal. I'm just a refugee, like the fish people from earlier. I see you. Don't have steam. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Is anybody home?
Whatever situation, I've put myself.
Oh, hi there, little one. I don't know if the doors are locked. Alright, I'm just gonna guess that the door was unlocked. 1 moment.
Have I ever had to
Risk the lives of innocent people right now?
I don't know right now, genuinely. I have to weigh the odds. Well, yeah, because I don't. Surprise, surprise. More people keep piling shit onto us every day. And now we got your shit to deal with now. Shit's happened. We need to talk. Bendy's not Bendy anymore. You can come down actually and see this for yourself.
Oh, great.
Oh, there you are. I would suggest not leaving just for the time being.
I can't really walk too far anyways because I don't
You
know
want to
how
sit
to
down
walk
on a
with this
chair?
prosthetic. Yeah. Instead of laying on the ground.
Yeah.
A quick sort of like note for all of you. You've seen Bendy take the form of having hair and more human-like features of hiding his scars before. But there's something more human about him. Like, it doesn't feel like an imitation anymore. The hairs look very realistic. They no longer look like bits of flesh taking the form of strands.
You're a very charitable soul.
It doesn't even seem like any of his scars were ever there.
That individual over there is not Bendy. That is a man named Evan.
This is your hour warning, Undercity. Hour warning.
Evan was a part of the project that Bendy was involved in, and him as well.
So
that is Cassie's best friend, apparently. Evan is apparently Cassie's best friend, and now Evan has taken over Bendy's body. A possession,
you know,
anyway.
I also have other information then.
They're on the thing of Project Feast.
Yes. Hofstein was also
Evan's supposed
a
to be
director of
off-planet.
that.
Yeah, Hofstein is off. Hofstein is involved in it. He is trying to revive the project and bring him into it.
Yeah, because Geb gave
I've
up
been told all
its
of this. Trust me. Who did you hear this from?
Hofstein himself, actually.
Or Avalon in general?
I had a talk with him just the other day. It was him and
Right, okay.
it was both me and, well, Bendy at the time.
I'm gonna.
I understand, but we have bigger problems to deal with.
Yes, we have bigger issues to deal with right now. The Undercity is completely full. We can't take more people in. We have to. We really need to start kicking people out if they aren't contributing to the city. I'm being piled on with more and more shit that
Alright,
doesn't.
what was piled on?
Apparently, the rats are starting shit.
The rats?
People are being like, well, don't trust the rats, yeah. Apparently Vic's putting it into people's heads to not trust the rats. But at the same time, I don't really give a flying fuck about the rats right now. Mr. Blue Sky's involved in this. Which also connects with the rats. I'm so fucking sick of this already. I genuinely...
Very
already
intricate
so
wet,
sick of
but
this.
that just needs to be cut.
Yes, because every time we try and fix something, it either goes wrong, nothing improves, we have corporations breathing down on X.
And then my sister's back in play. So, yeah.
And your sister's... Don't.
I'm already taking precautions and I've already set things up. You don't have to worry about that. The only thing that would...
I'm not worried about it. Right now, I don't care.
I understand.
Right now, what I care about is fixing this. Make sure he isn't going to betray us. Dealing with Mr. Blue Sky, I'm sick of him. I don't want him here anymore. We don't need him here. He has sent so many people to our way. Why are we having to take on his burdens?
I don't know.
Of course not. Not a word to anybody.
I'm gonna grab my gun.
I can try. I can try to in your house.
this on me, right? Where did I put my... Jeez, this leg. Okay.
It might have been in your coat. I can check. I don't think they're gonna let me.
There was a coat downstairs.
Don't worry. I already knew.
A lot of people already knew.
Well, I had a talk with that individual.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go grab your coat.
Maroon. Before you sit down, go away. Try and get information out of him.
Oh well.
Figure out what he remembers, what he knows, that sort of stuff. I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Blue Sky.
Alright.
These look like keys.
Do you...
If I trust you, then perhaps you can find my notes. I think they'd be valuable for not just me, but for you.
Alright. So, I already know that it's not... Alright, that was my plan.
Glasses? Where are my glasses?
I could probably make you something quickly out of just... If you have a wire and I can get you some crystal.
For glasses?
Yes. It's similar to what I do here with this. You just see that there will be a small...
I see these.
Yeah, what you see is a small, like, piece of crystal here in his hand. And he would just put it to his... He would put it to his temple and then just...
Maybe.
I could attempt to make you a pair of glasses that you might be able to see out of if you're having trouble seeing.
If possible.
Alright.
Otherwise I can just use a magnifying glass if I can find.
Do you have a piece of wire on your person that you know of?
I'm looking through my coat.
You would just put Bendy's coat down.
Okay, let's see.
I'm assuming you've already discussed that I don't recall too much or other things, right?
Yeah, I already know that your name is
Otherwise you wouldn't be
Evan.
addressing me in this manner.
I already know that your name is Evan.
Have I been going by a different name down here? I don't have my notes.
You've been going down by the name of Bendy. There was also... Hellman was the other one.
As well as H48.
When... While you were down here as Bendy, you had a... It was two personas within you.
What? Hold on.
I know there's a lot to take in.
When he's all sorted out, tell him to come find me.
Alright, where would you be?
Figure it out.
Alright. Yes.
Is that Dr. Cross?
Yes.
Or am I imagining that?
That is Dr. Cross. He goes by the name of Len down here, or Cassie. Luckily, I know that we haven't had the formalities. My name is Maroon Ironheart. I work with Masaru, but I haven't really done anything down there with them for a while now.
You're ex-Masaru?
Still active, but haven't communicated with them in a while. So yes, you can say X for right now. But I was just a researcher
I'm assuming
there.
there's a good reason Masao was down here.
Yes, way back when they were tracking movements of a necromancer and keeping the place secured from any magical incursions. Such incursion was the rise of Mr. Nowhere.
A phone. Do I have a phone?
Probably here in the jacket. If it's not in the jacket, I don't know where it would be. Would it be in his jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably in this pocket here. Here. If I remember correctly, he has some photos on there. Because I remember him showing
That's what
me
I'm
a
trying to
few.
look at. Oh, blasted. I put a code on it and I don't even know what it would be. I don't recognize this phone either.
Knowing that it's probably bendy, have you tried up, up, down, left, right? Or...
That worked.
Of course, he has the Konami code.
Oh. Okay. I'll just look at the gallery. I won't look at anything else yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's just gonna pop
There
one
are
of his
photos
crystals, one of his earth crystals
me.
into a wire frame. He's gonna remove the...
What do you mean by other personalities? What do you mean by that?
Well, there was two distinct personalities. Hellman was sort of always angry, while Bendy was more of understanding.
But it's just personas that I put on? Or are these...
I think there were switches.
You're saying personalities, not persona.
Well, yeah, personalities. I say persona because there were two distinct different people, but they shared the same memories.
I need that notebook.
And,
I would have had a notebook.
Here you go. It's a just a tintless earth crystal esque glasses. You might see some light refraction in there, but it's better than nothing.
That's quite fancy. Okay.
You know, I'd probably make them better into round spectacles. Oh.
There's a you see her place down.
Notes, paper. Yeah, sorry.
Random books, random pieces of paper. It seems like she just grabbed everything and then booked it. Or at least as much as she could carry.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
They got the fan fiction. They got the serious notes.
Oh no.
Fiction.
They've got Bendy's notes on his favorite, like, K-pop stuff.
Wait, oh wait, he has his lasagna recipe in there. He has his lasagna recipe in there.
He's got his different, like, food recipes and stuff. Recipes that he probably would have bartered food instead.
Alright. Well, looks like there's all your notes. Actually, a little bit more than I thought he would have.
Hello, this is Wallflower. I just ran into Button. What the hell are we gonna tell her?
Oh no.
How do we break this to her? Should we even say anything? What are we gonna say?
Okay, I'm not going to... I won't question that.
Hmm?
That's, I don't recall making any notes like this. I thought I would... But at the same time, these... Okay, that's a book.
I don't know if his notes were sporadic or not. I don't remember looking at them. But I have a question for you then,
Just said something about...
Evan.
This goes back only like a year.
That's when he appeared, actually, about a year ago. He was a prisoner. Came from some type of a prison facility, wearing orange and white stripes striped suit.
A prison?
Yeah.
What?
Didn't really speak at much first. It was only like grunts and growls.
Wait a minute.
Tell you, he was some sort of body contortionist, 'cause he was doing all kinds of crazy things.
Okay. Oh, here is when he starts suggesting this conversation between two people in one journal. Bendy Diary, Hellman. They're writing in different fonts, but this is how I would write notes. It's like I'm just writing and that's
They're-
how I would. Okay.
It sounds like they were having a conversation with
These
each
are my
other when.
notes. These look like my notes. This is like if I was trying to talk to myself.
Yeah. I mean, while
And
one was in
sometimes I would
control.
talk to myself to
the-
try and figure out an idea. I used to be part of it.
Yeah. I must say, while one was in control, the other one wouldn't be aware of what's going on until afterwards, which I'm guessing is evident with
Why would I
the notes.
give myself that name? That's the name I'd give one of my subjects, my species that was researching R&D. Why would I give myself this name? Poems are illegal? What?
Huh?
Kind of insane ramblings was I writing?
What was that?
Something about poems are illegal now. Okay.
Poems?
Something about a trigger word. Something obviously. Okay, was I. Okay, I shouldn't. I have notes. I have notes here today. Let me try and just look to today. Let me at least try and remember today.
The trigger words.
I don't remember writing any of this.
Why do I feel like
But
I know
this is how I would write.
Because
Your name. No, this your description. You. Okay. That's there today. There was something that needed to be done at the necropolis. This is a necropolis? What?
Yeah.
Something you were looking after.
Something
Or
I
that
was looking after.
I was going to get an update from you. What is the sanctum?
The sanctum is a area in the knowledge district where we have all of our books, and technically it would have been Bendy's area of research. He was the lead.
It says here that I left. I had prepared several resources at the sanctum. I was going to for something that I was doing here today. No, that was yesterday.
Well, yesterday you performed a ritual that gave
This
a
is an expression
stranger a
of
body.
Wait, what? I just noticed the date!
What's the date? Don't tell me it's your birthday now.
Is Bendy on this channel?
Okay, that's a bit of a big one. So I just need a moment.
You go ahead and answer that.
Bendy is not currently available.
Alright. So,
I see.
Obviously, I've worked with yous for a bit, and I trust yous.
Yeah. Obviously, if I had my phone, I would show you some images of what was from before, but actually, technically, there's still a house here that I owned beforehand that you were there at one point. Actually, the furniture is still a wreck.
Is it also a mushroom hut or something?
Yes, just right around the corner. At the time...
Those notes only go back a year.
Yes, this would also go back just around that time. But just for your sake alone, I spare the trip. I do remember that you had an open wound, and I believe you had eaten meat that day. And obviously, we gave you a bandage and everything on that wound. But when we woke the next day, because one of my compatriots was staying with me, you were gnawing on his helmet.
What?
Yeah. That's all I was saying. Because as of right now, you're still taking things in. You're a little confused of where you're at and how you've got here.
I'm okay with explaining this to perhaps you too. I don't... I believe those notes. That is how I would write my notes. But that only goes back a year. And the last year I remember was 6 or 7 years ago. If that date is correct, if these dates are correct, then I'm missing almost half a decade of memories.
No, I was about to say, you should look on the phone and do a text search for Evan, but I don't know if there would be anything on there, because I don't think that would be available on that.
There was a search, trying to search Evan a couple months ago. Dr. Evan. It's Dr. It's not, that's not mine.
Were you part of,
Then I searched again. Oh, Dr. Pierce, Dr. Evan Pierce.
Maroon, are you still at the mushroom house?
Okay. I've searched myself.
I am indeed.
A couple days, yesterday. I searched myself yesterday. What?
I guess you might have been... So, recently down here, within the last week or so, we've been dealing with a entity of a sort down here. They are known as strangers.
Strangers?
You probably find some notes on that actually in his notebook.
Well, it's just you and I in this room. Can I trust you to
yes.
be partial about how you divulge or how you go about sharing this information? Because I imagine we'll have to share this information.
It would only be with the council people. That would be CC and...
Who's on the council?
It would be CC... It would have been the people that have been here. So CC and, Cross. And, well, technically, you. One moment.
There's another individual that I do know. The name was mentioned.
Yes,
No one comes.
Cece, I am indeed at your place still. Sorry for the delayed response.
Yes, I know. I'm just outside. Just
Okay.
please give me a minute.
I need to learn how to walk.
Okay. Cece is just
Oh,
right
she's
outside.
hearing me. Yes, I am Dr. Evan Pierce.
Which of the two corporations did you work with? If you remember that.
I was an Avalon doctor.
Avalon? Alright. Does the name... what was it? Edward Hofstein ring any bells?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
If there's anything I can do to ensure that you do not send me to Edward, I would appreciate
we are not going to.
landing in his hands.
And that is our...
Okay.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry I've walked in on the conversation quite late. What are we supposed to call you? Just Evan?
Perhaps. I do not want to cause confusion. Evan would be good, but if Hofstein is anywhere nearby, I would like to perhaps think of a different alias and use some of the ones previously established.
Well, we still have
That would
Bendy.
be better.
Okay.
But I need to be very upfront with you. You're one of the councilmen, yes. I do not remember 6 years of my life.
Okay. Right.
If the dates are to be believed, of course.
Can I... well...
And the book only goes back a year. But those are my notes. So I'm very confused.
I'm sorry, this is gonna sound really harsh of me, and really quite rude of me. I know we've only just met. My name is Cece. You have taken one of my best friends.
Bendy or Hellman?
Bendy. Bendy was also a councilman. You have taken over his body. Why? What urged you to do it?
I wouldn't know. The last thing I remember was being in my office on the ground crying, drugged. No, that doesn't sound right. Am I still under the effects of some drug that I took? These are my hands. I don't have any answers right now. I was an Avalon scientist and doctor. I do believe, of the context of what I do vaguely remember, that
You were on a
perhaps I was
project called
dispensed
Project
of and
Feast.
used for something. Why would that say you know about
Project
the project?
Feast. It was to help make food
Yes.
supply using people to essentially figure out how to expand, I don't know, food sources or something.
Using people? Perhaps that's
Yeah,
where it
something like
began
that.
because I felt like I was disposed of. I'm not very happy with it. And everything's a bit foggy from there. But whatever happened there, if this somehow led to this, or
Hmm.
There's nothing in the notes. These notes, they're not how I would write them. They're left by Bendy about his preparations for a ritual he was doing today. I haven't looked too far into it, I was only skimming so far. So I was trying to piece things together myself. Not that I had left notes anywhere in the apartment. I've apparently been living here for a while.
Yes, you have been. Did you know
Bendy
Hofstein's
has
going to
been
try and
living here.
bring that project back up? He's trying to bring it back.
Bringing the project back.
Yes.
Yes.
Geb has
It's
given up
stopped.
their. They've given up their claim on their side. And so it makes him, and Avalon itself, the sole proprietor of the project.
Bendy was helping us.
Things started going south and they started using people instead of different creatures or other specimens for researching. I was not there for that portion of the project.
You still
whenever
used
this paradigm
creatures.
shift happened.
You still used living,
We did.
sentient beings.
I hate to admit it, but yes. I do believe some people back then were using species that did have some form of sentience or were sprouting sentience. But it was not part of those departments. I was working with worms.
Yeah.
You've just taken somebody who was very important to keeping the Undercity free. I've just had a talk with Mr. Blue Sky. You were not part of this. You weren't supposed to do that. Does Theodore ring a bell? The name?
I was pissed off at someone, Theodore. What? Why does that mean a name? No, it escapes me. I'm sorry. I genuinely do not know.
There's a war coming. And the Undercity are gonna lose. That is the offer, well, that is the advice I was given. We surrender.
And I want to make some wording perfectly clear. I did not do this of my own volition. I simply woke up here.
Uh-oh.
By all means, if we're friendly, you have my full cooperation. What?
Andy, are you okay?
Buttons! Buttons!
I tried to
Buttons!
explain
Just
it.
stand here for a moment. We need to explain something to you. Please. This is a very difficult and weird situation we're all in. Have a sit down. Let us talk.
War.
I will.
Is my brother okay?
Bendy had been helping out with the situation that has been going on in the Undercity.
I know. He's told me every so often. I've been hearing about it.
He was infected. He did a ritual today to help the individual who was following him to go into a new body. This individual chose to not take the body, but instead reversed it onto him. Currently, this is not Bendy. This is Evan.
So you mean to tell me that I leave my brother alone for a little bit? He's gone for a little bit of time, away from home, when everybody should have been looking after him, and then one of those things possessed him. Is he alive in there?
From what I can gather.
Is he alive in here?
From what I can gather, luckily as me, I think he's still there. In a way, Evan is being a barrier on him, a protective shield, essentially. But it's a theory.
Well, unfortunately for you, my brother doesn't need protection. Get out of there.
Oh, what if I could?
Well, then try harder. Bendy has mind magic. Mind magic your way out of it.
Mind magic? I don't know magic.
You do. This body knows magic. You can figure it out.
Button.
What?
As of right now, we do not know what his capabilities are. We do not know if he even possesses magic, at least currently. I've already spoken to Mr. Blue Sky about this. This
You mean the leader
was
of
not
the
supposed-
strangers? Gotta trust that guy?
No, I'm not trusting him. I just had a go at him, if anything. Because he's just done this. But apparently, this Theodore, this Evan, isn't supposed to be... wasn't even an outsider. This isn't his problem.
So what are you, a
This isn't what
spirit?
he brought. I don't think
I've
he's
been
a spirit.
possessed by a spirit. I know how to get them out.
Spirits.
He's not...
Out of character, you would definitely know if it was a spirit. It is definitely not a spirit.
Yeah, I don't... No.
Whatever
I don't
this
think he's a
is,
spirit.
whatever state I'm in, you have my cooperation. I want to get this
Parasite,
solved as
maybe?
much as yours.
Parasite, I don't know. Something clings onto the soul, maybe, but it could be, and hear me out, theory. It's a very rare thing. Could be possession. Some sort of possession. I don't know.
I've been possessed before. I mean, it was a spirit.
No, but of the soul, not of just a person. Of the soul, like, you know how like there's mind, soul, and all that shit. It could genuinely be.
Yes, what you experienced,
Soul-
Buttons,
soul
was a
possession.
possession of the body.
It's a very,
don't
very
know
rare
anything about
situation.
magic, or spirits, or souls. I know things about worms and hive minds. That's all I know.
Worms and hive
Oh,
minds.
okay, in that case, that's
A little
good. That's
bit of
exactly
magic
what
skin.
Bendy is. Figure it out. You know about worms, you know about hive minds. I'm pretty sure Bendy's at least one of those.
What?
There's one thing I have noticed.
Bendy, as in the person I'm right now, is
Yes, he
a
was
worm?
worms. He was a collection of worms. Well, a worm, worms, whatever. Worms, plural or not plural, I don't care. I don't know if you've noticed. Bendy doesn't have the appearance that he had originally.
I'm
The
blind.
cracks in his skin. Oh, yeah, fuck it. Shit, you are.
Damn.
I'm okay, I'm sorry. Don't run off! No! Okay.
Hmm.
Bendy had cracks on his face, okay? He had cracks to show, I don't want to say not fully human, but enough to show that, something up. He no longer has. He doesn't have those on his face anymore.
Mhm.
He doesn't have the appearance that he once did. He's got white hair.
She's gonna immediately touch your face. It stings a little bit, but Bun at some point has learned to control it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What, have you, like, buff him out or something?
No. No.
Even when he has the human disguise, he still has, like, they're still kind of there.
They're still kind of there, yes. But right now, he doesn't have them. He doesn't even... We did not touch him.
Here. I think this right here. I believe one of the 3 people that stayed at your house did a drawing. Could have been...
I can't see that shit, I'm blind.
Well, it wasn't you then. It could have been Bendy that did the drawing, or it could have been Dexter.
Who the fuck is Dexter?
Do you not remember Dexter? The person that adopted
No,
you and
they
gave
were
you...
irrelevant.
The one that gave you the different
yeah,
names?
I remember Dexter.
Odd. Guess
Well,
it's
Dexter
been that
doesn't
long.
live with us. I thought you were talking about like a little guy named Dexter or something.
No.
No,
But it could've-
Dexter. No, he doesn't live with us. He tends to stay pretty far away.
Well, he retired. He went off
Yeah.
planet.
I'm pretty sure he's like,
I think it's
yeah, he
best
went
if
off
you
planet.
review the notes first. And if you would allow me to look through them properly again later.
You don't even know how to do magic. How are you supposed to help with this?
I could potentially help with that.
You've stated so yourself. You don't know how to possess magic. You're currently trying to
Maybe more
help
important
put
that
more
his
people...
notes are with you.
Bendy helped put people, outsiders in the bodies, in the dead bodies at least, that we had.
I remember him telling me about this. Yeah. I know. Something about putting like 3 bodies in Cassie's house.
Yeah, there's 2 downstairs right now.
Well, I did just see him walk out with 2. Not
Yeah,
that long
we're going
ago.
to put them somewhere else. I don't know. But right now, Mr. Blue Sky is actually leaving. Just thought to let you know.
Good riddance. Fuck that guy.
He's leave. Well, here's the problem. He said he's leaving before the rats come here, meaning that somebody's coming and a war is approaching.
Great.
Yeah, the rats,
Lovely.
the ones that Victor's been warning everybody about, and the ones that Sylphs have been killing.
No, there's apparently a bigger rat or rats coming. Ones that will hurt the Undercity and its freedom. There's a few stragglers left who are going to.
It's why he ended up. Oh God! Oh, alive. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
We're gonna. There's a few stragglers left of Mr. Blue Skies. And outsiders. We're gonna.
I think we've done
send them
enough
on
for
their
this
way.
guy.
I am. We have. But that was to
Should we
please more
continue to
the
help?
people of the. He's offered his support for the aftermath.
Okay, is he gonna
I
fix
will
my
not-
brother?
He said this isn't his thing. This was not supposed to
Oh,
happen.
of course. That's the only thing that he needs to be here for.
I could argue, because of what I skimmed in the notes, that there was a ritual that was happening. Bendy, it was Bendy, right? Was preparing for something because of this. I saw a blue sky event, and that was the precursor to my
You.
consciousness right now which means, in a way, they are responsible, right?
I have already
The
explained
only reason
that to
this
him.
happened is because of that. He did not care.
He
didn't
really
care?
did not care.
Okay.
Because you was not supposed to appear. You were not part of the plan. He said that you were not one of his.
Get in here.
What am I?
Shoot it. It's gone into Cassie's room.
Cassie. How is this not a result of this blue sky?
Okay.
CC.
That
I
doesn't make sense.
can't really do that much, but I do know. Okay, I don't really know how you feel about it. I don't think we've ever had this conversation, but I can do blood magic. I can try seeing if there's anything different, or if there's anything, like, different at the very least.
Okay.
Could do some research if you can for me. Seeing if there's a way that we can figure out the possession stuff, but...
Evan. I'm gonna take a blood sample.
How much do you need?
We need to see.
Small bottle's worth. A wound's worth.
Alright.
She's gonna lift up your hand, and she's not really gonna hesitate. She's pretty frantic. Granted, the cut will be pretty skillful. She's gonna flip your wrist over, start letting it pour into a bottle. She's gonna be using her blood magic to force it out. It's not gonna be comfortable.
10-minute warning, folks. And there's a fun extra little note. If you pay attention,
That'll do.
put your ears to the walls, or you're
Pulls
especially
out
attuned to hearing.
a little bit of a
sometimes you
healing potion.
hear
Oh, hold on.
things scurrying in the pipes, under the grates, in the closets. Keep your ears open.
Did I wound you too much? That was meant to be a minor.
I'm at major, but I was just
Ooh.
keeping it. That's meant to be
There you go.
mine.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
She'll take a little bit of a healing potion. It's barely enough to actually properly heal somebody, but she'll dab a bit of a cotton, swab into it, and sort of put it over the wound so that it closes up your vein.
Alright.
If this is some kind of messed up possession, and I've been displaced, then where would you be holding me? I assume you used to not trust me enough to be walking around, and I don't know how to
Just stay
walk
here
too
for
well
now.
anyways.
I was gonna offer
Alright.
the spot in a grove so I can actually have a conversation with them.
You can stay here as well.
Alright.
There's more than enough room.
I mean, yeah, compared to my house, you have 2 rooms more. Actually, this room
This
is...
a magical problem.
There is a lot
I
of
cannot
people you need to
contribute
talk to.
much.
Yeah. Actually, if I can
I
quick...
don't know if it is a magic issue.
I
don't know.
I don't
This
think
could
it
be
is.
A spirit issue. This could be a soul issue, not a magic issue. There is a difference, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This could be some sick, twisted version, different version of Hellman or somebody else. I don't know. I really don't know.
Is Hellman in there?
Who knows? It's probably all 3 of them now.
Right now, I can't tell.
Or even like H48?
Actually, yeah, it'll be probably all 3, but as of right now, Evan's the dominant personality that's out.
There's different people.
Yeah, I've already...
Yes.
I've already informed you on that. Between Bendy and Hellman.
H48 is here.
H48 was
What do you know about them?
They were the one I was looking after. I nicknamed them Hellman.
So the same thing. Okay. They're all the same person, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Buttons.
Oh God. Come here for a second.
Wolfeye, if you want to stay here for the night, you're more than welcome to. There'll be a few of us staying
S48.
here.
Yes.
SH48 is my responsibility.
There's static going through it.
He was
Almost opalescent.
within you.
It's still blood, but it's almost like there's flakes of static.
When I referred to you gnawing on my compatriot's helmet,
Reflections of static.
that's who I was referring to.
He is still involved.
What?
So that bastard
Jimmy
lied.
isn't harming inside me. What?
He's still involved no matter what.
Yes.
Despite
There's
him wanting
3
to
of
run
you.
off and cower in the corner.
Well, we need to figure out a way to make him.
What do you mean by
Make
His
him fix
location,
this.
where he was originally.
one
I don't think he can fix this.
It's very
He has to
difficult
know
to explain.
What
I
we need to do is we
did.
need to get him. We need to get Evan
I did
and Blue Sky in the same room.
observe how Bendy was reacting to the word
Because that's
feast
not
normal.
the other day.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oops.
It was not good.
Don't worry, they didn't break the bottle. It's fine.
I just drank it. Sorry, I got a little thirsty.
No wonder why they're blood red.
Yeah. That was rats. No, this one's hard to explain. I've tasted Bendy's blood before, at least felt it course through my hands. It's still Bendy's blood, kind of.
I.
It still tastes like him. It just tastes like they added something else in here.
Oh, okay.
An infection.
Cece.
Oh fuck. Evan?
Bendy? H48 maybe?
Sorry, I just need I can't think of anything else right now. Nothing's coming to mind.
Head empty, just completely. Just blank.
Give me a moment. I'll be back. I'm gonna go make something. Help him clear his mind.
Okay. Okay, go. Quickly. You've only got like 5 minutes.
I know. It won't take me that long. Oh, the bodies are right there. 1, 2.
Wonderful to meet you as well. I work
Pleasure's all
Avalon
mine.
and also partially Sermetsu, so if you ever need help in those 2 departments, I've got you.
Keep the information away from her.
Alright.
Yes?
Can I pull you aside for a second?
Sure, 1 second. Let me put this down right next to him.
What little time we have left? I don't really know what strangers are, but it sounds like something definitely got possessed. The way people describe strangers to me, it sounds less like possession and just more like total body takeover.
Yes. That's
Less possession and more just literally taking
Taken
over
by
the
force.
corpse of a person.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
I guess this might be something to think about, but are strangers like sentient and proper beings? Like, are they humanoid like us?
No, actually, they're not. Because there's been a few that have been in here that do not show humanistic.
I mean, less so like humanoid and just more so like they're not a spirit.
No, they are
Right?
not. They are not spirit. They do not have any magic within them. I was not able to detect anything within them.
No magic?
No magic. That static that you... I'm guessing that you tasted or whatever was in that blood. There is no magic within it. That's something else entirely.
His natural magic is still there.
His natural
I can
magic,
feel
sir?
it coursing through it.
Okay. I could probably try to get Evan to concentrate on a crystal ball, try to fill it with mana. That's how I learned how to use magic, and that's how a few of my other friends did.
Does he look different? Like, drastically different?
I mean, well,
Oh. We'll talk about it later.
yep. Rat.
Spawned right there. We got it in time. It spawned right there. You got it.